If you're over 70 and your lower back aches, what you are about to hear will change how you think about that pain forever. Not because I'm going to give you a pill, not because I'm going to tell you to rest more, but because the real reason your lower back keeps failing you has nothing to do with your age, and everything to do with one thing you are not doing. One movement, done standing, takes less than 5 minutes, and it rebuilds the exact muscles that hold your spine upright. But here's the part that surprises most people. You're probably already moving every single day, getting up, doing dishes, sweeping the floor, carrying groceries, and yet your back is still weak, still aching, still giving out. That is not a coincidence, that is a trap. And I'm going to show you exactly why you are stuck in it. Your lower back is held up by a group of deep muscles called the erector spinae. Think of them as the steel cables of a suspension bridge. When they are strong, your spine stays tall, stable, and pain-free. When they weaken, and after 70, they weaken fast, your spine loses its internal support. The discs, joints, and nerves are forced to carry weight they were never designed to handle alone. That is where the ache comes from. That deep, dull pressure after standing for 10 minutes, the stiffness that hits you by afternoon, even though you felt fine in the morning. And here's what almost no doctor explains clearly enough. After 70, your body is losing muscle at an accelerating rate. Scientists call it sarcopenia. Your lower back muscles are not exempt. In fact, because most daily movements keep your body bent slightly forward, sitting, leaning, reaching down, the muscles that pull you backward, the ones that hold you upright, are the first to go quiet. They are not gone. They're just no longer being activated. And that distinction is everything, because it means they can be woken back up, but not by what you think. Here's the myth that keeps people over 70 stuck in pain for years. Chores feel like exercise. Carrying laundry, mopping the floor, getting in and out of the car. Your body is moving. You are tired afterward, so it must be working, right? Wrong. For a muscle to grow stronger, it needs to be pushed beyond what it already handles every day. Scientists call this the overload principle. Your lower back muscles adapted to your chores years ago. They do not grow from them anymore. They simply survive them. It is like lifting the same 5-pound bag every morning and expecting your arms to get stronger. They will not. The bag is too familiar. This is why people can be active every single day and still have a weak lower back. Activity is not the same as targeted strengthening, and that gap between moving and actually building is exactly where most people over 70 fall. So what closes that gap? One movement, the standing back. Extension, no floor, no mat, no equipment. You can do it next to your kitchen counter right now. Here is how. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Place both hands gently on your lower back, fingers pointing downward. Now, before you move, lightly tighten your lower abdomen, just 10%, not a crunch, just a gentle brace. This step is critical, and I will explain why in a moment. Take a slow breath in. As you exhale, push your hips slightly forward and gently arch your spine backward, as if you are trying to look up at the ceiling using your whole back, not just your neck. Go only as far as feels comfortable. Hold that position for 2 to 3 full seconds. Feel the muscles in your lower back contract and tighten. That sensation, that deep squeeze, is the signal your muscles have been waiting for. Then slowly return to upright. Controlled, not fast. That is 1 repetition. Do 10, rest 30 seconds, do a second set. That is it. Now, about that abdomen brace I mentioned, this is the mistake that makes this exercise completely useless for most people who try it. When you arch backward without bracing first, your neck and upper back do all the work. Your lower back barely moves. You feel a stretch somewhere and assume it is working. It is not. The erector spinae, the exact muscle you need, is sitting there doing almost nothing. The light abdominal brace locks your pelvis in place and forces the movement to originate from your lumbar spine. That is where the contraction needs to happen. When you feel that deep tightening low in your back, not in your neck, not in your shoulders, you are doing it correctly. Now here's what happens inside your body when you do this consistently, and this is the part most people never hear. In the first 2 weeks, your nervous system begins relearning how to recruit these muscles. They have been partially switched off, not because they disappeared, but because your brain stopped sending strong signals to them. The first 2 weeks are about restoring that connection. You may not feel dramatically different yet, but the rewiring has already started. By weeks 3 and 4, blood flow to the lower back increases, nutrients arrive more efficiently, morning stiffness begins to ease, standing for longer periods becomes less exhausting. By week 6 to 8, actual muscle fiber density increases. Your spine now has real internal support again. People at this stage often notice their posture has improved without trying. They're standing taller, moving more confidently. That dull daily ache that they had accepted as permanent starts to fade. And beyond 8 weeks, the benefits compound quietly. Less pressure on your spinal discs, less nerve irritation, less inflammation. The pain that felt like aging turns out to have been something else entirely, a muscle that simply needed the right signal. 4 to 5 days per week, 2 sets of 10 repetitions, less than 5 minutes, in your kitchen, next to your counter, during a commercial break. Your lower back is not too old. It has simply been waiting for the right instruction. Do you currently have lower back pain? Or are you doing this to stay ahead of it? Tell me in the comments. It helps more people in this community find the answer they are looking for. If this changed how you see your back, hit the like button. Subscribe to Health Fix now for more science explained simply. No hype, no fluff, just what actually works. And watch this next. 7 signs your lower back is weaker than it should be. You may recognize yourself in more of them than you expect.